Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is James Ramos from At the Quarter Pole. And here's my 2024 Cigar Mile analysis. And my top pick will be Lot, the number 7 horse that showed potential as a 2-year-old last year. He had a suspensory injury, was laid up for a while, had showed good potential as a 2-year-old, ran against horse like Fearness, Timberlake, and etc. etc. He's back after winning an optional allowance at Aqueduct and is moving in class. So my pick, I believe he is moving up to a G2 company after running an allowance win, but he looks like he's in the improve. He's getting fair odds at 9 to 2 difference. I think he'll show a marked improvement, or they wouldn't be stepping up into the G2. Back to track, and that's great for the doing a wonderful job to get this horse back. Horses also in this race will be Senor Buscador, and a lot of handicappers like him off his British Cup ran fifth, beat by 4.5 lengths. But you got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, they were running in a blistering place at 22 and 44, and I believe that Senor Buscador has maybe lost a step. I could be wrong, but that's what my analysis is right now. I see the trainers going to go the same way last year, running Senor Buscador in the Cigar Mile and then into the Pegasus World Cup to the Saudi World Cup. So if he does show marked improvement, watch out for Senor Buscador in the next 2 races. I think this is just a pure prep. If he gets in the form, runs third and fourth, watch out in the Pegasus World Cup and definitely at the Saudi World Cup. So that's one of the horses that is intrigued for the next 2 races. I still think that Senor Buscador is using the Cigar Mile. Another interesting horse that running in the Cigar Mile would be Law Professor. Hard-knocking sore, runs really well, likes to track, and right now morning line's at 15-1. I don't think it's good enough against Senor Buscador, neither Lock, who's locked as my top pick, as I mentioned before. But he does like the affinity of the track, might use him in exacta trifecta. Another interesting horse in this race will be Pipeline. Pipeline with a Sherry DeVoe charge was supposed to run the Breeders' Cup Mile, came up with a head injury, and was drawn for the race. The race before that, won at Churchill Downs. Look for a marked improvement. All the handicappers thinking that this horse needs the need for speed to be on the front end to do his best work. I concur with that. He needs the front end. Other horses don't need the front end, but he needs the front end at a mile, and especially if they catch bad weather where the track winds up being sloppy or wet, and then the track would be the bias would be toward the speed like it was last year. I'm hoping that doesn't occur because I don't think Pipeline could get a mile going that fast. It looks like it's going to be a very, very good fractional time. 22, when I'm looking at 22:45 and maybe 1:10 coming around the turn at Aqueduct. Other horses in the race will be Post Time. Post Time to me will be the favorite after running an incredible second in the Breeders' Cup Mile. Now, got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, that was at Del Mar, which was they ran 2 turns and not coming out of the chute mile at 1 turn like it is at Aqueduct. That horse might bounce coming off a real good speed fig, and normally good speed figs, kind of bounce. He's going back from Del Mar into Aqueduct, so beware of playing this horse. I'm not using them. As I stated before, the best way I'm playing this race is lock straight up to win. Exactas would be maybe definitely with Law Professor in the exactas, and maybe add a little bit of money to Pipeline to come in the exacta box. So that is my pick, lock for the Cigar Mile. And this is James Ramos from At the Quarter Pole. We're winning in history, neck and neck. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen.